Hello and welcome back, and in this video we're going to take a look at the trends indicator working in conjunction with the trend monitor. Now you can think of these two indicators as the macro and micro view if you like. The trends indicator is working very close to the market, the price action, and looking at it from a micro perspective, whereas the trend monitor is stepping back a little and looking at it from a macro perspective. So you have two perspectives on the trend. The trends indicator will transition and change first, subsequently followed by the trend monitor. Now once again we're using the same price action as before. We're using the WTI CL contract and we've got it on a 1 minute time frame, and we're moving through pretty much the same price action as before. And here we are on the 1 minute chart for the WTI contract once again. We have the trends indicator with our candlesticks, and we've got the trend monitor, which is the solid blue line at the bottom of the screen. And this is the indicator that works in tandem with the trend indicator. The trend indicator is working very close to the market. The trend monitor is taking a more considered view, if you like, the macro and the micro views. The trend indicator has already transitioned. You can see there we've had 3 red trend dots already. And at the bottom of the screen, you can see that the trend monitor indicator has now transitioned directly from blue straight through to bright red. Now the trend monitor, as you'll see in later videos, we're doing some separate videos purely on the trend monitor. The trend monitor itself has transitional colors, rather like the trend indicator, which moves from red through to grey and then to blue and then back again. With the trend indicator we have exactly the same. There are transitional colours. There is a dark blue and a dark red when a trend is in a longer term congestion phase, and that's why the two indicators work so well together. The trend monitor will help to keep you in through all those phases of reversals and pullbacks that you see in any price action on any chart. And those are the times it's so difficult to hold any position in the market, and that's what the trend monitor will do, helping to smooth those out and make the trend a much smoother progress as you hold a position through those pullbacks and reversals. You can see here with the trend dots, we've already covered this in detail in the earlier videos. Pushing down, we've got the 2 red there, we've got the long-legged doji with the trend dot to the upside, pushing down. Now we've moved back inside the body of the candle. Now we've moved to the upside of the candle again, so expect some further downside momentum. Then we move back inside again in that widespread down candle. Now we're back outside again on that little up candle, but remaining red. We're still red even though that's an up candle. The trends indicator is still maintaining a bearish position. And now we've transitioned through. We've rolled to the underside of the candle now. We've gone to grey. We're in the transitional phase. The trend monitor is still maintaining its bearish view. It's keeping you through that phase of price action. It's helping you stay in that phase of price action. That pullback, that little bounce that you saw there, it was reflected on the trend indicator with a transitional phase of grey dots, but the trend monitor stayed steadfastly bright red throughout. And that's why the two work so brilliantly together. Now you can see the trend dots, they reverted back to red inside the candle there. Now we're to the underside of the candle, so perhaps a little bit of bullish momentum coming in. They've transitioned to grey, not a flicker on the trend monitor. That's still maintaining a bearish view of the trend right now. Trend indicator's gone back to red, so a little transitional phase there, then we're back to red. Trend dots moved back inside of the body of the candle there, so not a great deal of bearish momentum right now. Still in the body of that last candle. A little bit above there. Pushing down, still pushing down. Back in the body there. Momentum's draining perhaps a little bit here. Gone to the underside now, stayed red. The trend dot is still red, but it's to the underside of the candle. Now we're into a grey transitional phase. Still no flicker of a change on the trend monitor as of yet. Now the trend indicator's gone to blue. So we've gone through our transition, we've gone into blue, our second blue trend dot. Trend monitor still hasn't changed, it's still maintaining a longer term bearish, and now it's transitioned through to a dark blue. We're in a transitional phase of price action, and now we've gone full circle to bright blue. So we've made the full transition from bright red to bright blue through the dark blue transitional phase. And occasionally you will see a dark red phase ahead of that dark blue phase as well. Now we're in the trend monitors holding bright blue. We're in a strong bullish phase. We've had some congestion there on the trend dots with 3 grey trend dots there, but pushing up from below. Now we're back to blue, fractionally outside the body of the candle, and now we are seeing upside momentum return with a move to the trend dot well below the body of the candle. A little bit of a pullback there. Trend dots are still blue but flattened. Note the flattening of the trend dots. 2 down candles. Now we're back to an up candle. The trend dot has gone straight across, almost in a line, remained blue, come out the other side, and now we're to the underside of the next candle, and now we're back inside the body of that candle, but we've transitioned back to blue now. So we've gone blue, grey, blue. Now we've got a blue trend dot coming in the body of the candle. Lacking momentum at the moment. Now we're seeing some upside momentum come. We're in the bottom third of the candle with the blue trend dot. Now we're well outside the candle and lots of momentum coming into the market for the upside move. Trend monitor is steadily bright blue, holding us in the trend throughout. Another blue trend dot there. The 2 indicators working wonderfully together, confirming one another. Trend monitor keeping us in, trend indicator giving us that very close-up view of the price action. Now we're reverting. We've got the trend dot has moved to the upside, was on the downside. Through that candle at the top, now we're to the upside, so we're pushing down. Now we've got some downside momentum in place. We've gone to a red trend dot. We've had 2 grey and a red, and they're pushing the market down. Has the trend monitor changed? Not yet. It's not reflecting a change in bearish sentiment just yet, although the trend indicator has reflected it first. And now we've got a transitional color. We've gone through to dark red and into dark blue. The trend indicator is remaining red. Now it's gone to gray. Now we're going back to gray, another gray dot on that particular candle. And note the trend monitor, which has now transitioned through to bearish, fully bearish once again. Still in a congestion phase on the trend dots, but the trend monitor has picked up the bearish sentiment and is reflecting that change in sentiment through those transitional colors and through the transitional section on the trend dots, where they went from grey and ultimately back to red to pick up the bearish trend once again. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and why not think about adding the trends indicator to your toolkit of NinjaTrader indicators, or better still, why not add both? Add the trends indicator and the trend monitor for the perfect combination. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to adjust the settings on the trends indicator to fine-tune it, if you like, to your own particular trading style. So thanks for watching, and see you again soon, and bye for now.